Hi. Hi. What I want to talk about today is I'm going to quit my own business. The reason why that I want to quit my own business is just one reason only, which is the lack of purpose. I feel that starting my own business was something that I really wanted to do and wanted to try out. Yeah, it led me to quitting my job and really finding out what I want to do. And I thought that I want to create a edu tech company. So what Zukun direction was to create a worksheet generator that helps with students' weaknesses. So it creates smartly according to students' profile. And I thought that would be a good idea. And I think that after like 2 months of just like doing a lot of things that's really out of my comfort zone, cold calling, cold emailing, and just talking to people about the idea that I have. And I realized that it is not say running a business is very difficult if you really don't have that base of purpose in order for you to run it. Money is a good motivator, but it's not a good enough motivator, I feel. That's why like I quit my job, because even though it was paying me more than what my qualified education is, I was able to fetch a sum of money that I could live off very comfortably. But after a while I feel that other than the money, it just doesn't feel right for me to just work for something that I really don't have my heart or my soul within. That's why I wanted to create like a business that is with my heart and soul, and I wanted to do that with Zukun, and I realized that it is not something that I wanted. And I think there's a very good saying from like Steve Jobs where he said that find something that you really are so into it, and then if you can't find it, just keep on finding, because never settle. And it really resonate to me because I've always been going to work in my own business and I don't feel like working, like I don't feel excited, I don't feel happy. And the thing is like, running a business or working, there are times where you will feel like shit. That's normal for human being, right? And I feel that like there are times where, or most of the time, is that when you're able to work of what you like or what you love, I think that's the best job, because I don't want to regret when I'm old and I'm like, shit, I should have done this, I should have done that. I feel that now is the greatest opportunity for me to really try out as much things as possible. So I'm just gonna, quit this company. I don't know, maybe we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I won't quit like 100%, or like close down the business. Maybe I pivot into something else that I prefer to do, or I want to just close down and do something else. But I know that I don't want to focus on educational technology or edutech. And I think that the power of quitting, right, it's very strong as from my experience. So these are the list of my quitting experience that I've gone through for in a few years. First one is I quit my part-time university of learning psychology. And I felt that in the industry itself, it's pretty hard to get a job. Even if you get a job, it's not what I think I perceive myself doing in the long run. Yeah, I like the theory part of psychology, but I think I'm more of a hands-on. Then secondly, I feel that a second experience that I quit was I quit. Wait, yeah, I quit my job as a software developer in a startup because I wanted to try out running a business and see how it goes. I'm so happy that I've done that, really experienced, even though it was like a 2 months thing, like I really experienced a lot of things that I'm proud of doing. And yeah, we'll see how it goes in my next venture. And I did not quit quitting. I think that's very important. I think a lot of people, or myself, I would say that I sometimes go into something that may not feel like it is for me. Like, for example, part-time degree, or something, a project, or even a relationship that I feel. Like, there are some times where I have times with someone, I feel like this doesn't really benefit me in the long run. Not saying that I have a hatred towards anyone, it's just that it just doesn't benefit me in the long run in terms of me helping the person or the person benefiting me, that kind of thing. So I have some people that I just don't talk to anymore or just don't interact with that much, because I feel that if I were to do that, then it just bring my morale and my emotional stability down. And that's why I feel that by just, you know, letting go with love and with care about these people, I think your life will be so much better. It's not like burning down bridges or hatred or whatnot. It's just more towards like just giving the love as much as you can towards these people and find something better for yourself. And I feel that with this, it really helped me a lot in terms of my mental health, because like social media has always been something that's really pretty toxic to a lot of people, and it has shown that even in the company level of Instagram and Facebook, they are deleting the feature of likes, because I think it is very toxic to the people who wants to post content on the platform. If they are all about the likes, then like they will create content that they think people want but not what they want, you know. I mean, this kind of thing. I really love the lighting. All right, next, you might see me as a quitter. I don't really care. But I don't quit on everything. For example, I never quit exercising. I have always been exercising in one form or another for almost 5 to 6 years. I'm pretty proud of that, because health is very, very important for me. That's my number one priority. I did not stop achieving an IPPT goal. Usually for the past 2 years or for the past 2 IPPTs, right, I always missed my IPPT goal by 1 point. Usually that's the case. That really fired me up to just go for another test to achieve my deserving goal, because I've worked very hard for this IPPT. Like, I feel that by quitting something that I really don't like, it makes me so much happier. And I guess what's the next thing for me to do is I actually want to focus on solar energy. And it's been something that I hold off for a very, very long time, and it has been in my mind for quite a long, like, how long is long? Oh my god, it's like 3-4 years, like, because like I'm in the sunny Singapore, and I feel that we should have the ability to make use of the sunlight that we have. Even though I guess Singapore it's cloudy, but if there's light, then you can harvest it, right? So I feel that I just want to venture into that. And at the same time, I also want to start learning science and math. And it's something that I have been so intrigued or interested since I was young. So a little story of me is that when I was, I think, primary 3, where you get to start to learn sciences, right? I love to read the science textbook over and over again. It's because it's the only book that, you know, has pictures on it, and I really love reading it. And I just keep loving learning new things, and science is something that I was really interested, to the point that I will go to the library and I will borrow this magazine that is like for kids, and it's also science. They have a lot of pictures. It's very colorful. I'm a visual kind of person, right? And I love doing that. I have found this website. It's called Brilliant. I'm not sponsored, but Brilliant is a website where you can learn math or science, and it's really tailored to piquing the interest of science and math, because it relates to real life kind of an example. And I was so happy to use the website, because like the little me, or like the spark of me just getting to know all this information of sciences, really just makes me happy. I guess I'm a geek, all right? I'm not sure, but I just want to learn more, because I feel that it's been so long since I've done any kind of like math and sciences. I've been in the computer science or IT realm for quite a while. I think 1 year plus. And then it's not bad, but it's not as interesting as sciences. Like you can learn physics and learn about how things are, you know, working together. I think that's about it. Like I really want to learn as much as I can, and I want to do as much as what I want to do, because I'm able to do that, you know. Like I have not a lot of commitments, so I'm able to like take a, maybe a, you could say a gap year gap year in just doing what I want. Maybe it will turn into a business, maybe not. Maybe I'll find a job in like solar, or like maybe I'll go back to university and learn something related to solar energy or science or physics or whatever. But in the end, I feel that, oh my god, I'm so happy. I feel that it is for me. If it's not for me, then you know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna quit, and I'm just gonna find something else to do. And with this, like the faster and the more I could do this exploration, I think in the future I will probably find something that I really want to do, and it also pays me, and it could be just my full-time thing, you know. So oh my god, I'm really happy. All right, so I think that's about it. Bye.